Good morning, student. Welcome to our next topic for the same chapter, that is nationalism in Europe, nationalism in India. Sorry, nationalism in India. We had already discussed that कि Satyagraha movement launched by Mahatma Gandhi in the previous lecture. And after we had discussed that what was the incident of Jallianwala Bagh and how this incident make the people or make Mahatma Gandhi to withdraw the movement. And after that we had discussed that the political situation of the world was totally changed after the First World War, and because of that war the Muslims in India they come against the Britishers, because Turkish Khalifa was been reduced or abolished by the Britishers, and because of that there was an anger in the Indian Muslims against the Britishers. So Shaukat Ali and Muhammad Ali organized the Khilafat movement, and they went to the Mahatma Gandhi, and Mahatma Gandhi had given the proposal in front of Congress that we are going to launch the non-cooperation movement. The proposal was put in front of Congress in the year September 1920. Some part of Congress was against the movement and some part were in support. But at last Mahatma Gandhi won, and lastly in the year 1920, January 1920, Mahatma Gandhi launched the next important movement, that was the non-cooperation movement. And we had discussed also that why Mahatma Gandhi called it as non-cooperation, in his book Hind Swaraj. Now our topic is different stand within the movement. Movement in the town means how the movement were seen in town, then after in the villages, then after tribal, how the tribal people they saw the movement. Then we will study about the Assam tea plantation workers, how they saw the movement. Then after the last 2 points, withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement, and lastly importance or the significance of non-cooperation movement. We are going to discuss all these points here in this lecture. Let's start. Non-cooperation movement was launched under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1920. January 1920 में there was launch. ठीक है. The aim was the thing which was injustice which was done in Punjab, then Turkish, and after that to get the Swaraj. It was when the movement was launched, middle class people, educated middle class led the movement in town and cities. Educated people in town and cities, they led the movement. Peasants organized the movement like Talukdar and the landlord. Against these Talukdar and landlord in the villages under the leadership of Baba Ramchandra. Tribal peoples also launched the movement under the leadership of Alluri Sitaram Raju, who was hanged in the year 1924. Then after we had also seen that workers in the plantation of Assam, they also started the struggle to get the right to free movement, and after that all these movements were happened, and lastly the Chauri Chaura incident was occurred, and because of that Chauri Chaura incident the movement was called off. Okay, so how the movement was seen in the town and cities. The first is town and cities में movement कैसे चला. तो as I told you earlier कि शहरों में ये movement आपका चला by the educated peoples and the middle class people. In the town and cities they had started the movement in town and cities. educated middle class ने इस movement को lead किया. दूसरी बात, educational institution, school, then आपका कोर्ट कचहरी है ना, कोर्ट, and the council elections were boycotted. All these things, मतलब हम ब्रिटिश का कहीं से भी कहीं तक कॉपरेट नहीं करते हैं. स्कूल बंद कर दिए गए, स्कूल में बच्चे जाना बंद कर दिए गए, टीचर जाना बंद कर दिए गए, कोर्ट में लोग जाना बंद कर दिए गए, लायर्स कोर्ट कोई पैरवी नहीं करते. इवन द काउंसिल इलेक्शन विच वॉज हेल्ड इन सितंबर 1920 जो होने वाला था, अपनी नवंबर 1920 में जो काउंसिल इलेक्शन होने वाला था उसको भी बाइकआउट किया गया. ठीक है. उसके साथ साथ क्या गया, फॉरेन गुड्स वेयर बाइकआउटेड, फॉरेन क्लॉथ्स वेयर बाइकॉटेड एंड अदर गुड्स, नॉट ओनली क्लॉथ बट अदर गुड्स वेयर बाइकॉटेड, है ना। उनका बॉन्ड फायर किया गया, बॉन्ड फायर मतलब विदेशी कपड़ों की होलिका जलाई गई। पीपल बिगेन टू यूज द खादी क्लॉथ एंड व्हेन पीपल्स बिजनेसमैन देन कंज्यूमर, वी कैन से बिजनेसमैन एंड कंज्यूमर, all they stop to take and buy the foreign goods, British economic collapse. You know, in the year 1920 it was 102 crore, but in the year 1922 it fall out up to 57 करोड़, मीन्स 102 करोड़ से घटकर जो ब्रिटिश की इकोनॉमी थी वो 57 करोड़ पे आ गई थी। एंड इट वॉज बिलीव दैट कि अगर ये मूवमेंट कुछ और दिन चला होता तो फिर द बैकबोन ऑफ ब्रिटिश इकोनॉमी वाज टोटली बिन ब्रेक डाउन, और ब्रिटिश को इंडिया से छोड़कर जाना पड़ जाता ना, बट इट वॉज नॉट हैपन ना। गवर्नमेंट लोगों ने इसको बहिष्कार किया था, क्यों नहीं ये आपका सफल रहा, आगे हम अभी डिस्कस करते हैं। लेकिन गुड्स के अलावा जो लीकर शॉप्स थे, शराब की दुकानें जो थी ना, जॉब्स थे, है ना, ऑल वेयर पिक डाउन, लीकर शॉप, जॉब्स, they were all the picked down, so that कि no one could buy the British goods and no one could sell the British goods. That was a great moment which was started by Mahatma Gandhi and every people of India, all people, either the businessmen, even the teachers, even the आपका students, they all had participated in the movement, and the ordinary people, they also had participated in the movement. But what I had told you that कि the movement was launched in towns and cities and everyone participated. British economy was collapsed from 102 से लेकर 57 करोड़ तक चली आई, लेकिन इसके बावजूद भी नॉन कॉर्पोरेशन मूवमेंट was slowed down in town and cities. What was the reason behind that? गांव और शहरों में ये नॉन कॉर्पोरेशन मूवमेंट धीरे धीरे कम पड़ता हुआ चला गया, मतलब कि धीरे कमज़ोर पड़ता हुआ चला गया। क्या कारण था? देयर वर टू रीजन। द फर्स्ट वन इज दैट खादी गुड्स वर नॉट इन लार्ज अमाउंट, और यू कैन से खादी गुड्स वेर वेरी कॉस्टली एंड इट वॉज नॉट बीन परचेज बाय द पीपल, है ना। कॉमन पीपल लोग इसको खरीद नहीं सकते थे, और बड़े पैमाने पर नहीं था जो कि रिप्लेस कर सके फॉरेन क्लॉथ को, मिल गुड्स को या मिल क्लॉथ को रिप्लेस कर सके खादी गुड्स। इतने पैमाने पर खादी का सामान नहीं था, इसलिए लोग कुछ दिन तक तो खादी का यूज़ किया, लेकिन धीरे धीरे उनको लगा कि द गुड्स आर नॉट इन लार्ज अमाउंट, सो देर स्टार्टेड टू प्रोसीड टुवर्ड द फॉरेन गुड्स, है ना। द पुअर वे आर नॉट एबल टू बाय देम। नाउ जब खादी के सामान को पुअर नहीं खरीद पाए तो पुअर धीरे धीरे आपका चीप सामान जो कि मिल वर्क, जो कि आपका इंडस्ट्री से बने हुए सामान थे, ब्रिटिश के द्वारा बनाए गए जो सामान थे, उसको खरीदना उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया। दूसरी बात थी इंडियन बाइकॉट ब्रिटिश इंस्टीट्यूशन। हमने बात किया स्कूल बंद कर दिया गया था, हमने बात किया आपका कि कोर्ट बंद कर दिए गए थे, हमने बात किया गवर्नमेंट जॉब को उन्होंने लेफ्ट कर दिया था, बट देयर वाज नो एनी अल्टरनेटिव, है ना। हाउ लॉन्ग द स्टूडेंट विल नॉट गो टू द स्कूल, हाउ लॉन्ग द टीचर विल नॉट डू द जॉब, हाउ लॉन्ग द आपका लॉयर विल नॉट प्रैक्टिस, हाउ लॉन्ग द पुलिसमैन विल नॉट यूज द जॉब, कि अपने बच्चों को, अपने लोगों को खिलाएंगे क्या। तो धीरे धीरे जब उनके पास कोई अल्टरनेटिव नहीं था तो वो धीरे धीरे क्या हुए, दोबारा से आपका ब्रिटिश की वर्क की तरफ उन्होंने प्रोग्रेस करना स्टार्ट किया, जिससे कि आपका जो मूवमेंट था दैट बिकम वीकेंड। ओके, सो पीपल डिड नॉट स्टार्ट टू बाइकॉट इट ना, बिकॉज देयर वाज नो एनी अल्टरनेटिव। That's why the British peoples, they does not able to boycott it, and slowly steadily they move towards the British goods, and because of that the non-cooperation movement in the towns and cities that was being आपका weakened. Okay, now our next is movement in the countryside. गांव में ये मूवमेंट कैसे लागू किया गया और इसका मेन उद्देश्य क्या था। देखिए नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट में हम एक चीज़ कह सकते हैं, कांग्रेस वाज अनेबल टू गिव द रियल मैसेज ऑफ नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट टू ऑल द पीपल। सो द पीपल्स वर डिवाइडेड in towns, their interest was different, in villages their interests were different, in tribal areas their ideas were different, in some tea plantation, the interest of those people were different. So different people had different interest. So they started the movement according to their own interest. So what happened to the people of the villages? ना कंट्री साइड में क्या हुआ? तो कंट्री साइड में ये जो मूवमेंट था, that was known as the peasant movement, है ना, किसानों ने या आपका मजदूरों ने इस मूवमेंट को स्टार्ट किया था इन अवध, स्पेशली द मूवमेंट वाज लॉन्च इन अवध, यूपी आज का है. अब पीजन मूवमेंट वाज ऑर्गेनाइज बाय बाबा रामचंद्र ने इसको ऑर्गेनाइज किया था. इट वाज अगेंस्ट द लैंडलॉर्ड. देखो, इट वाज नॉट अगेंस्ट द ब्रिटिशर्स इन पीजन इन अवध. द मूवमेंट वाज नॉट अगेंस्ट द आपका ब्रिटिशर्स, बट इट वाज अगेंस्ट द तालुकदार, लैंडलॉर्ड, है ना. लैंडलॉर्ड, व्हाट वाज द मेन एम? टू रिड्यूस द रेंट, रिड्यूस रिडक्शन ऑफ रेंट एंड द एबोलिशन ऑफ बेगार. बेगार उस समय क्या था कि लोग जो है बेगार में काम करते थे. बेगार मीन वर्क विदाउट पे. तो ये मूवमेंट उसके लिए था कि हमें तालुकदार और लैंडलॉर्ड के खिलाफ हमें लड़ना है, हमें जो बेगार में हम काम करते हैं उनके लिए लड़ना है ना, और जो हम रेंट देते हैं उसको भी हमें कम करना है ना. इसके लिए वो था, उसके लिए उनका डिमांड था. ठीक है. दे फॉर्म द अवध किसान सभा. फॉर दैट दे फॉर्म द अवध किसान सभा एंड दैट अवध किसान सभा वाज वेरी मच पॉपुलर एट दैट टाइम, है ना. वो ये अवध किसान सभा जो है बहुत ज़्यादा पॉपुलर थी और उसमें सबसे बड़ा रोल था आपका बाबा रामचंद्र का. बाबा रामचंद्र के बारे में अगर हम बात करते हैं तो ही वाज अ सन्यासी, केम फ्रॉम द फिजी. ही हैड लेड द पीजेंट मूवमेंट इन अवध, है ना, अगेंस्ट द तालुकदार एंड द लैंडलॉर्ड. ही डिमांडेड रिडक्शंस ऑफ द रेंट, एबोलिशन ऑफ बेगार as well as boycott of the landlord. Even when the movement was started ना, तो जो आपके नाई, धोबी, जो all the artists, जो ट्रेडिशनल हमारे आर्टिस्ट थे, they started to boycott the work for them. उनके लिए वो काम ही नहीं करते. ठीक है. In October 1920 when the movement was started, then he had आपका बाबा रामचंद्र was formed the Awadh Kisan Sabha with the help of Jawaharlal Nehru, and within 3 months there were 300 institutions of the Awadh Kisan Sabha was formed throughout the state. That's so that how the people's participation was there in the movement. So in troubles in the villages, the movement was launched by the peasants. It was not against the Britishers but against the Talukdar and the landlord, and the main purpose of the movement was that कि reduction of आपका रेंट, है ना, देन आपका बेगारी सिस्टम को एवेल्यूस किया जाए और बाइकआउट किया जाए. यही इसका उद्देश्य था. ये उद्देश्य उनको मिल गया तो उन्होंने अपने मूवमेंट को उन्होंने ख़त्म कर दिया. एट लास्ट जब उनको नहीं मिला तो फिर ज़बरदस्ती तालुकदार एंड लैंडलॉर्ड दे फोर्सफुली पुट द पीजेंट टू वर्क इन देयर फील्ड, एंड व्हेन द पीजेंट्स स्टार्टेड टू वर्क इन द फील्ड ऑफ तालुकदार एंड लैंडलॉर्ड, देन द मूवमेंट स्लो डाउन. ओके. So that was the condition of the peasants in the आपका villages. Now the tribals. Here we will study about the one tribal community which was found in the Andhra Pradesh, in the hill that is in Andhra Pradesh there is a hill of Gudem. In Gudem hill there was a revolutionary who was known as Alluri Sitaram Raju. He was very much affected. He was very much affected by the Mahatma Gandhi's idea, and he started to wear the things made of khadi. He gave up drinking the liquor and asked his follower to follow the same trend. Means स्वदेशी के बारे में बात करते थे, and he also asked his follower to follow him, है ना. और इससे क्या हुआ? But his idea was very different. महात्मा गांधी is always support the आपका non-violence and non-violence and truth, but Alluri Sitaram Raju was the follower of Mahatma Gandhi who had different ideas. He thought that he will quit. He will make the British quit from Andhra Pradesh, from that Gudem hill, through violence. That's why he started the guerrilla war tactics. He often, with his follower, he attacked the British officers, police stations, and after that he just went in the jungle and hid himself. So he was his idea was the आपका वॉलेंट आइडिया इन द गुडेम हिल आंध्र प्रदेश विच ना ट्राइबल स्टार्टेड द मूवमेंट अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ अल्लूरी सीताराम राजू. ट्राइबल्स वांट टू गेट बैक देयर ट्रेडिशनल राइट्स ओवर द फॉरेस्ट, है ना, बिकॉज ब्रिटिशर्स हैव मेड द राइट दैट कि यू कांट इंटर इन द फॉरेस्ट, you can't cut down the commercial trees. If you will go in the forest without information, then you will be treated as criminal and tribal act, tribal act. So all these things which were imposed by the Britishers, Alluri Sitaram Raju want that ki we will get all the rights only by fight. That's why he started the method. The method followed by the tribals and the peasants were against the Gandhiji. गांधी फिलोसफी के खिलाफ था, एज आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर दैट कि ही स्टार्टेड द वायलेंट टैक्टिक, है ना, एंड स्ट्रगल. एट लास्ट अल्लूरी सीताराम राजू वाज बिलीव दैट कि ही वाज द गॉड, बिकॉज मेनी टाइम ही वाज शॉट डाउन बाय द ब्रिटिशर्स बट ही सर्वाइव. So people, the tribal people, they believe that कि Alluri Sitaram Raju is the person, he is not a person but he is a god. But at last Alluri Sitaram Raju was caught by the Britishers and he was assassinated in the year 1924. He was hanged. But after his death, the people of Goodham Hill, they follow him as a god. So what we studied that कि the non-cooperation movement was different in the आपका tribal area, especially in the Goodham Hill. The purpose of आपका non-cooperation movement was different. Okay. After that, the next is Assam tea plantation, है ना. असम टी प्लांटेशन में जो काम करने वाले वर्कर थे उनकी क्या मकसद, क्या आइडियाज़ थे, एंड हाउ द नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट वाज फॉर देम, व्हाट द नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट वाज फॉर देम. तो वर्कर्स स्पेशली हु आर वर्किंग इन द असम टी प्लांटेशन, they were those people who were forcefully brought from the state of Assam, Bengal, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh and adjoining area of Assam. They were forcefully brought by the Britishers and put them in the field, in the tea field, tea garden, and asked them to work there. If work as beggar, if they want to go from them, from the place, they will be treated as criminal. Enabling Act was passed by the British in the year 1859. According to that act, you can't left the area without the permission of Britishers. So what happened? The people who went there in the field, their generations pass. Their generations pass in the field, means they can't be able to return to their homeland. Now that was the main problem. So when Mahatma Gandhi started the non-cooperation movement, the people of plantation workers, the people of Assam tea planters, they thought that now the Gandhi Raj come, they will get their own land in their villages. So they started that कि we will now start to go to our villages, है ना. So the workers, they started to migrate from tea plantation area to their homeland. But unfortunately, because of non-cooperation movement, all the transportation facilities were totally been banned at that time, so they can't able to go to their homeland. But this shows that the plantation worker of the Assam, they have their own idea of non-cooperation movement. When they heard that non-cooperation movement was launched by Mahatma Gandhi, they moved to their villages. They thought that now Gandhi Raj come and everyone will get their land in their villages. So they migrate, they started to move from the plantation area to their villages, but they can't do so because of the strike. Now, however, they were caught and brought back. They can't able to go to their area to their land. At last, they were brought and started to forcefully started to work in their field. But what is the conclusion after reading all these things? If you study about the people of the countryside, if you study about the tribal, if you study about the plantation worker of the Assam and the movement in the tea, all have their own ideas. Means here one thing is very common, that ki Congress was unable to give the clear cut message that ki what is the main idea, why we are going to launch the non-cooperation movement, and what is our purpose, why, for whom we are fighting, to whom we are fighting. They had to fight with their own, है ना. That was the main purpose, and because of that, that was the main big point, and because of that non-cooperation movement was also not successful. Now our next is withdrawal of non-cooperation movement. How the non-cooperation movement was withdrawal. The movement became violent when people started to go to their area. We study about the Alur Sitaram Raju, we study about the Talukdar and landlords. They were, when they put the workers forcefully to their field, some type of violence will also create. So the movement become violent, in some places. In February आपका 1922 in आपका गोरखपुर चौरी चौरा उत्तर प्रदेश, people turned violent and set fire to the police station. People who are making the आपका peaceful protest against the Britishers put lathi charge on the people, and because of that lathi charge people become violent and they put a police station in fire. Because of that 11 policemen were burned alive, and when the 11 policemen were burned alive, British government started to show the aggressiveness, and they started to suppress the satyagrahis forcefully, and the movement became violent. 22 policemen, not 11, 22 policemen were died there, and because the movement became violent, so Mahatma Gandhi decided that it is better way to call off the movement, because if the movement will continue, more and more people will be died, more and more people will be killed by the Britishers. And after this movement, Mahatma Gandhi had given a statement, and according to his statement, he had given the statement that I think that it was necessary to train the people. People were not trained in non-cooperation, in non-violence satyagrah to get Swaraj. Means people were not trained at all. Means how you can win a battle through non-violence. This message was not been clearly passed out to the peoples. People become violent, and because of that violence, Mahatma Gandhi had to call up the non-cooperation movement, and because of that violence, Mahatma Gandhi had to call up the आपका सत्याग्रह movement, है ना. Because of this, आपका समय पर लोग जो है वायलेंट हो जाया करते थे, और उस वायलेंट के कारण जो है नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट को भी महात्मा गांधी को लॉन्च करना क्या करना पड़ा, कॉल ऑफ करना पड़ा. और इन फरवरी 1922 the movement was called off. So we can say in January 1921 the movement was started, and in February 1922 the movement was called off. Means it runs only for 1 year, but in 1 year it shook the root of Britishers. As I told you earlier that the movement will launch longer, then Britishers have to put their back off and they have to return from India, but the thing was not happened. Now the last topic in this last subtopic of this topic is significance of non-cooperation movement. Importance क्या हुआ non-cooperation movement का, इसके बारे में हम लोग थोड़ा डिस्कस कर लेते हैं कि what were the significance. वो चार सिग्निफिकेंस हैं. पहला सिग्निफिकेंस है कि non-cooperation movement was a large scale mass movement. It attract common people from all social group. It was the first significance that कि almost all people of different social group they had participated in the movement. चाहे वो आपके कंट्री साइड के रहे हों, चाहे वो टाउन के रहे हों, चाहे आपके ट्राइबल्स रहे हों, चाहे आपके वो असम के प्लांटेशन वर्कर रहे हों, all people had participated in the movement. That was the first significant. The second significant was that non-cooperation movement and the Khilafat movement went together. So they promote Hindu and Muslim unity. सत्य नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट हमने शुरू में बताया था, एंड खिलाफत मूवमेंट, दे बोथ दिस मूवमेंट वेंट टुगेदर, सो दैट गेट द सिंबलाइजेशन ऑफ यूनिटी. ना, ब्रिटिश को नुकसान हुआ कि मुस्लिम और हिंदू दोनों क्या हो गए थे, यूनाइट हो गए थे इस मूवमेंट में, तो दैट वाज द सेकंड आपका सिग्निफिकेंट। द थर्ड सिग्निफिकेंट इज दैट पीजेंट्स एंड द ट्राइबल movement became a part of Indian national movement. Means peasants and the tribals, they also participate in the movement. This shows that ki peasants and the tribals, they are also coming forward to participate in the national movement. ना, peasants and the आपका tribals, they had also participated in the movement. This shows that कि these आपका these social groups, they also come forward for the national movement. And lastly, the most important significance is that कि it was non-violent movement. So it popularized Gandhi's idea of non-violent satyagraha. It was a non-violent movement. At last, in the because of Churchill incident, the movement was violent, but throughout the year, the movement was non-violent. आपका the movement was non-violent, and if the movement was non-violent, that gave Mahatma Gandhi a boost up that कि we can achieve the goal through non-violence way. ना, so these are the four significance of non-cooperation movement. Okay, so beta in the next topic, in the next lecture, I will come with the next topic, that is the third movement launched by Mahatma Gandhi, that is civil disobedience movement, and what was the political and the economical condition of India before the CDM, after NCM and before CDM, after non-cooperation movement and before civil disobedience movement, what was the condition of India in the political as well as the economical, इसके बारे में हम चर्चा करेंगे। और हम चर्चा करेंगे आपका सिविल डिसओबीडिएंट मूवमेंट के बारे में, जो कि महात्मा गांधी का तीसरा मूवमेंट है। ओके, थैंक यू।